Life lately has been beautiful because, not I think, I started off the year with so much energy, with positivity, with so much, I don't want to say goals. Like, you know, when that feeling when you feel like the goals you've written, you can see it, or you can see the future already of it. I don't know if you understand what I mean. But that was how I started off the year. But lately I mean, like, I think it started off when I was not feeling too well. I think I had malaria. I think so. And then I was home for like, I think 3 days. I didn't step out of my house. My house, I mean, like my door. I didn't step out. The only thing I was doing was my room, the bedroom, kitchen. My room, bedroom, kitchen. But I think that affected me because at some point I was tired of staying indoors, but I wasn't feeling too well. Then after which, within that period, I was supposed to start looking for an apartment because my landlady gave us quick notice last year. But my flatmate made me a little bit relaxed about it, that oh, we'll be moving in February, blah 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 blah. But apparently she was looking for an apartment. Well, everybody what they wanna do, right? That's cool. So I think I was a little bit pressured, but I don't think it was all about that. I think it was majorly, I said I had goals for myself, my business, and all that, and I just didn't have the goals. I've already pictured the future of it, so I felt it has to be like sharp, sharp. Do you understand? Like, it's not magic, but I don't know, in my head I felt it's magic. I think this video is helping me clear my head off, but that's fine. Anyway, so I felt it should be like instant. So because I was really, oh, I won't say worse because I've been consistent with my business pages. I've been putting in the works, even though I needed funds for some certain things, but the money didn't come. But regardless, I was still putting in the works, still putting it, by the way. So because I didn't get, let me put it straight up, no customer, none coming by to say, oh, what about this, what about that. I don't know if you understand what I mean. And maybe because I already pictured, I didn't just picture it starting the goal or writing it down. I pictured it blooming, and all of a sudden I just went down. Like, I was really down. Like, few people that I called, they felt it was my house issue. I don't think I'm really so bothered about the apartment. I'm concerned because my flatmate has gotten her place already, and it's her name that is on the, what's it called, letter, because she got the apartment and I moved in while her other flatmates left. So I'm only concerned that she will have to leave, and I hope I've gotten it. But I'm not too bothered. I don't know if that's bad. But I'm really not too bothered. But what really got to me was the fact that, I started this year with a lot of focus. A lot of people that I spoke to beginning of this year, I was like, I already know what I want to do, and I'm ready to go for it because I know what God told me, and I'm working with what God told me. I don't just want to sit back and just relax. But I think I got it all wrong. As I'm recording this video, I'm really getting the clarity. I think I got it all wrong. So yeah, God has said something, but you need to wait. There's a process. That's why God is not a magician. There's a process. There are principles to all these things. There are ways God operates. He doesn't operate like us. I don't know if you're like me, but if you're like me, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to myself. You just need to relax. Yes, you have those goals, you have everything written out, you've pictured it, which is very beautiful, and you're putting in the works and you've prayed. We just rounded up 21 days fasting. You've fasted, you've attended a lot of programs and all that. Don't worry, one step at a time. You just relax. As long as you're putting in the work, God will come through. He's just behind the scene, like making everything look beautiful. He's just setting everything up for me and you. Yeah. He's just setting everything up for me and you. And I'll just tell you that don't get overwhelmed by a lot of people on social media. Oh, my 2023 goals. Oh, my this goes. Oh, I've started doing this. Blah 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 blah. You're not them. They're not you. Everybody's process is different. Everybody's grace is different. Everybody's road is different. I used to tell people, paddle your boat and paddle my boat. I think I didn't really tell myself for the past 2 to 3 days that I've been down. Everybody's boat is different. But I didn't really, I don't know if it's social media. I think nobody mounted that on me. I think it's something I over calculated in my head, and I get it. So I've written this down. I want my jewelry business to kickstart. I want it to go this way. I want to buy some monsters. I want my what's it called? Gifting business to go this way. I want my perfume business to move this way. I want to rebrand Northern Plug. I want to. Funny enough, I didn't even have any goals for my YouTube channel at all. I was like, let me just focus on what gives me money. But the funniest thing is that it was yesterday in this state. I think I'm better. In that state, in the terrible state, that's when I just took my notepad and my pen and I was writing what I wanted to do. I just went through my YouTube channel. I was like, oh, you were able to achieve this within this short period of time. Why don't you set realistic goals for yourself? Because I wanted to, please be realistic. Don't write what you can't crush. So as I was saying, nobody mounted that pressure on me concerning my business and all that. I did. But I didn't realize that you've written that you're taking the steps that you're supposed to take, right? That's good. You've spoken to God about it. Fine. Then why don't you just relax and let God just do the thing? Relax. It's just like you're planting a seed and I'm expecting the mango to just come up. Poop. Ha! Even me, I will run. In reality, if I put a mango seed on the ground and I water it just for a few days and then all of a sudden poop, I'll be shocked. I will run. I won't just be shocked. I will run. I trust myself. I will run for my life. So, but I'm talking to you, don't just mount any pressure on yourself, either from social media, either from family, either from friends, from anyone, even from yourself. Don't just mount that pressure on yourself like, oh, it's February already. I've not gotten that deal. Oh, it's February already. I've not sold so much. See, it's February already. You are alive. Glory be to God. Hallelujah. Hosanna. Let's not pressure ourselves. It's too early. Honestly, it's too early. I think today, my friend Sarah called me and she was like, how are you? I'm like, I'm fine. She's like, no, but really, how are you? I just realized that I've not asked you. Like, I'm not fine. I've not been. She was like, before I even finish what I wanted to say, sis, let me tell you something. Don't pressure yourself. Don't even stress yourself. Don't pressure yourself. That's just the honest truth. I don't want to pressure myself because something happened. I was talking to my cousin this afternoon, and because I went to make my hair. This hair, by the way. And then I was hungry when coming back home. I was tired and exhausted, so I felt, oh, maybe I needed glucose, like something sweet or something cold. So on my way home, I just stopped by a supermarket and I got a drink. And I got home, I drank it. I felt better, but I was very hungry. I went to the kitchen, I made noodles. I ate. So I was talking to my cousin. We're just talking about something. All of a sudden, I just realized that it was as if my eyes were going to shut. And then I just felt like I was going to pass out. Within a split second, like 3 seconds, like my head just went dizzy. And I was like, huh? What just happened to me? I told her, she was like, oh, maybe you're tired. Like, tired? I'm not tired. But I knew what was wrong. After she said, maybe you're tired, I was like, does that mean I've been overthinking? And I didn't even realize that I've been overthinking. This thing just happened within 3 days, 3 to 4 days. I'm like, no, I can't do this to myself. I need to pick myself up again. So sometimes all these things, they're really harmful to us, our health, to people even around us, because sometimes even the people around us, our loved ones and our friends, are like scared because they know you're not in the right frame of mind, so they're trying to be so careful, or some might even run away from you. Some might run away from you. But in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is that just take one step at a time. Those goals is good, but write realistic goals, go for it, and then when you're going for it prayerfully, relax. Take one step at a time. Relax. Nobody's pushing you. Relax. You will achieve those things. Those goals you've written, you will achieve them by the special grace of God. All you just have to do is just relax. 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 You can even take some time off to cool off your head. I don't know, maybe it affected me because I was doing everything at a time. I was into this, doing that, doing this, doing that, and then because I wasn't seeing any result from even one of it, I was concerned. So if you need to take off time to rest, clear off your head, re-strategize, or you might not even need to re-strategize. You might just be choked up with everything you're doing. So just take a step back, relax. No one is rushing you. When it's time, the customers will come. When it's time, everything will fall in place. If it's the job, if it's the project, whatever it is, just relax. Anyways, welcome to my TED Talk. Because I'm also talking to myself. I think I'll be doing this. This really helped me. I was able to talk to myself and I feel good. I wanted to say I feel better. No, I feel good. And I hope you feel good. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I love you so much. If you're still watching this, kindly subscribe to my channel. Welcome to the tribe. Kindly subscribe. This is just a visual diary of my life, which just got a bit of it. So subscribe, share, and like. Just stick around and let's have fun together. Let's grow together. Let's be happy together. Let's enjoy life together. Thank you, guys. Bye.